It's that time of year again, it's award season, and with the recent success of the Grammys stateside, it's now the UK's turn to celebrate our very own homegrown talent. I'm down here at London's O2, where it's currently gearing itself up to host one of the most important nights in the British music calendar. That's right, in just a couple of weeks' time, the 34th annual Mastercard BRIT Awards will be taking place, where, as a nation, we get to honour the brightest stars in the music industry today. With the charismatic man that is James Corden confirming this will be his 5th and final year hosting the event, you could say this feels like the end of an era. However, with the promise of some typically amazing performances from some of the country's best loved artists, the anticipation of who will win what, or perhaps most importantly, who will wear what, this is shaping up to be another exciting, unpredictable and memorable year in Brit history. This year's nominations have already been announced, with Bastille and Disclosure leading the way with 4 nominations each. Both bands will go head-to-head in all 4 of their categories, which include Best British Group, Best Breakthrough Act, Best British Single and Album of the Year. The lovely Miss Ellie Goulding receives 3 nominations each, alongside dance act Rudimental, and perhaps one worth a mention just to keep your eye on is Mr David Bowie in the Best Solo Male category, who has been nominated a staggering 30 years after he last won. Now that is some serious career longevity for you all. Other artists, including Jessie J, John Newman, Ollie Murs, and of course the pop juggernaut that is One Direction, all receive nominations too. But I wonder who will come out on top.
And the winner is...
And the winner is...
And the winner is...
So you have got your venue, you've got your host, you've got your leading nominees, but who's performing? I hear you scream. Well, here's your answer. Opening this year's show are Sheffield's own Arctic Monkeys in their first ever Brit Award performance, and they will be accompanied by the likes of our leading nominees Bastille, Ellie Goulding and Rudimental. And with American superstars Pharrell Williams, Bruno Mars and a personal favourite of mine, Katy Perry, dropping by, this is set to add a touch of international glamour to the event. I think it's safe to say this is not one to be missed.
Thank you to them and thanks to all of you. Good night. Thank you.
Oh, and one final thing. The Brits wouldn't be the Brits without a little bit of drama being thrown in there too. Who can possibly forget Robbie Williams challenging Liam Gallagher to a fight back in 2000, or perhaps the most famous episode of all, when Jarvis Cocker gatecrashed the stage of the late, great Michael Jackson back in 1996. Well, whatever happens, whoever the winners and losers are on the night, the fashion rates or the fashion slates, one thing we can be certain of is that everybody will be out to impress, the eyes of the world will be watching, and this is set to be another memorable year in Brit history.